In three, two, one. Welcome to the M&I's podcast. My name is Mark, and I'm joined by my friend and co-host.
Isaiah, nice to meet you.
Before we begin, Isaiah is a little toasty, but if you enjoy our content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. To hear the full episode, you can find us on Spotify and Anchor. We give our finest opinion without being politically correct. So our next topic is in our other news section, which is ring rust real? So Isaiah and I had a discussion about this earlier, but I'm going to toss it to Isaiah first to explain his thoughts.
So, if you guys don't know, or are not very familiar with MMA or boxing or whatnot, ring rust is the term to describe when someone has been away from competitive game for a very long time, usually years, and they come back in and they have a harder time fighting like they used to. Was it considered that ring rust? It's the same as, like, let's say that you're playing other games, other video games, and they all have different controls, and you haven't touched this one game in a very long time, and you play it, right? But you're like, oh my god, how do I do this? How do I do that? It's the same thing that applies within competitive sports, I believe. Some people say that it's a myth, like it's all a mindset and whatnot, which is true, right? There's ring rust is definitely 100% a mental thing. Um, but I do believe that in the same sense as you haven't played the video game in a long time and got used to the way that your body reacts to certain things, it matters. Matters. Um, I do believe it to be a real thing. So in our sense with our other conversation with John Jones, I do believe that he most likely will lose against Stipe. He hasn't been in there for a very long time. It's the same thing that happened with Conor McGregor too. When you notice he was like a lot more sloppy coming after the Mayweather fight to fight. I believe it was Khabib. He didn't even have a tuna fight. It's just straight Khabib, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, ring rust is a thing. Um, that's what I believe. How about you? How about you, Mike?
Hey man, I I think ring rust is real. Um, one of, however, it doesn't apply to everyone in a
Hmm.
way. Like one person who defies the idea of a ring rust is Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
but Floyd has been doing it since he was a kid. So at that point, it's just muscle memory, right?
Mhm.
So in terms of that, if you've engaged in this lifestyle for since you were a little kid, then yes, I agree that ring rust might not be as apparent or applicable to you because to you it's practically muscle work, muscle memory. But to other people who, took it up when they were teenagers or recently, ring rust is a real thing for those people.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially,
it's also like you you know how like the sorry when you Jesus Christ, my train has to come off its rails. The it takes 6 weeks. There you go. Thank you. It takes 6 weeks to develop a habit.
oh
So
yeah.
once so like and I'm talking even about habits with fighting in a ring with a crowd is a lot different than sparring. So it's if you forget the correct habits to make when you're fighting, then that could lead to mistakes, and mistakes lead to a worse performance. So that's also tied into that.
I think another big thing is your lifestyle. If the lifestyle outside of the ring, outside of the octagon, does not equate to the lifestyle of an actual professional fighter,
Mhm.
then you are going to take more time and more energy to get back into that lifestyle. So if you
Mm.
immediately after a fight, you go out and you pig out for 5 months, bro, it's gonna be so
Oh
much
my.
harder for you to get back in shape and get back to the fighting weight and get back into being in the mindset of a fighter because you pigged out for 5 months.
Absolutely.
That's why people like Khabib and people like Floyd Mayweather, who are always in the gym, who are always disciplined in their combat, in their discipline in martial arts, they're always going to be in their A game.
Mhm.
So people who go out of the ring, I don't know about John Jones. I don't know his lifestyle outside of the ring. I just see it in the tabloids, him being kind of crazy. But having that crazy lifestyle of not really training every day, not being in the gym every day, not taking your profession seriously every day is going to do a lot of damage to your performance when it matters.
Mhm.
So it doesn't always have to apply to boxing or MMA, but also in like sports. Bro, the athlete who doesn't train properly, who doesn't take it seriously, like you said, it takes 6 weeks to form a habit. If they're always
Mhm.
on and off their game and they're just, coming they're just like going through the motions of it, their
Mhm.
performance is going to show on the field.
Yeah.
So I think ring rust at the end of the day is real, but it is very you can combat it by staying disciplined in whatever you're doing. You got to be on that game, especially if you're a fighter, man. Because unlike basketball, if you lose a game, you lose a game. Oh well. And as a boxer or MMA fighter, you lose a game. One, you could either be knocked out, you could be concussed, you could be, seriously injured, you could have brain damage. There's so many things that play into like combat sports that if you're not on the top level of your game and you're just going in there to go through the motions, bro, it's a bad time for you.
Mhm.
So I think ring rust is real, and I think we're gonna see it with John Jones
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt in my
because
mind.
if you guys don't know, John Jones is a freaking party animal. That man be snorting cocaine, cocaina. He be snorting that. He told it in a press conference for a fight. He was like, "I was snorting cocaine before I fought you." To Daniel
Oh,
Cormier, bro, that's crazy.
isn't
That
that count as PEDs?
yes, that is.
You're into
He
that,
he
right?
literally because literally cocaine is a pee. Guys don't.
Dude.
Oh,
Oh,
bro,
the adrenaline rush from that.
it's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
I don't agree with that, but honestly, ring rust is real. Like
Congrats, real.
if you disagree with us, bro, write it down in the comment section below, man. I want to know what your guys' thoughts on ring rust, because the only person I think ring rust doesn't apply to is Floyd.
I don't know. He's just maybe he's just been active even in his retirement,
Which
So
he is, bro. Have you not seen him?
absolutely.
He's
Oh, I've seen him.
still
Yeah,
ripped, bro. He's still like in fighting shape.
hard work, hard work.
Yeah, like he said, if you work hard in the gym, it's gonna be easy work in the ring.
Yeah, that is true.
So I was like, yo, mindset right there, bro. Tell us what you guys think. Whether or not you agree that ring rust is real, like give us examples and all that. We want to know. All right. So, thank you guys for listening to the M&I's podcast. If you enjoyed our content or have anything to say about the things we talked about, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And for sure, we are improving every single day. And we always try to give you the absolute best from the M&I's podcast. Help us reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. And we will see you guys next time. Peace, guys.
Peace.